Alright, so one of my friends, you may know him as Surreal Chronos in some of Sam's videos. He sent me an 8GB stick of DDR3 RAM for my laptop. It's a SODIMM memory. So we are going to get to installing that today in my laptop. So this is my laptop. It's a 2014 Acer Aspire. I call it the R14 because it flips over into a tablet. So what we are going to do is we are going to literally flip it over, not into a tablet, and then we are going to take out the old non-soldered stick of 4GB so we can upgrade to 8GB and then have a total of 12 because there's 4 soldered memory in there. 4 soldered gigabytes of memory, I should say. Hopefully this doesn't take too long because I have Mr. Noodles cooking. I guess you could say cooking. So we are just going to take off the back here, and I broke one of the secure points on these screws because I keep taking my laptop apart for no reason at all, just to see what's going on inside. So there we go, that's the right one. Let's go ahead and I guess time-lapse this until I get to the RAM.
Baby, don't get no. And I know, da 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 da.
We are Gucci fam, as the kids would say. Okay, so here's the inside of my laptop. There's the memory we are going to be replacing. Yep, that looks about right. So we just have to, I don't think there's any screws. I think we just have to pull these tabs at the sides. There we go. Simple enough. Don't know if I want to disconnect the battery and then replace it that way. No. Let's chance it. I don't think it'll do anything bad, but I'm not going to touch the connectors. Okay. Putting in the new SODIMM. Wow, that was really easy. Here's to hoping that it posts. Probably not the greatest setup I've had before. See that fire nice and going. Going nice and strong, nice and going. What the heck? Okay, power button. Oh, frick, it's on the side of that thing. So we gotta press the little button over here. This one right here. Here's the hoping. Fan spinning. Blue lights on. Did it just turn off though? Nope. Blue lights back on. The blue light's back on. Oh, I guess because... Huh. I don't hear anything. I hope I didn't just damage that stick of memory. Maybe there's like a simple fix where it's like, hey, just disconnect your battery and then reconnect it and then you're all good. It's usually how it works with these things. Well, certain things. Like if you have an iPhone that won't turn on and you can take the back off of it, disconnect and reconnect the battery from the logic board, and then close it back up and then it'll turn back on again. So obviously the stock memory works and it posts, which is good. That's what it was supposed to do with the other 8 gigs. Posting, there's my screen. Okay. Yeah, everything's in working order. What is this? This is... It's... I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it's 1650 right here. So... 1.5 volts. And this one is... Doesn't say. Frick. Can I pull this off? There's a number that says 1438. Alright. Well, I guess I won't be having 12 gigabytes of memory in my laptop, unfortunately. It's not focusing now. I just realized that clip was probably in portrait, so I'm gonna try and flip it to the right orientation. Yeah, I don't think I can use this one, unfortunately, because it is 1650 megahertz, and this one looks to be 1438 megahertz. I could be totally wrong on that, and it could be something else. Sorry, I'm bad at vlogging right now. So I don't know. It says the max. Well, it says on my laptop, it says 1600 megahertz. So it could be like 50 over, and it's like, nah, dude. And so that could be it. That could be it, because it's running flawlessly right now. Could do with an upgrade of everything. I don't have the money though. So, 12:57, finally eating lunch. Green apple G Fuel, you saw me pour, and some beef flavored Mr. Noodles. So that's pretty good. Then I got the, I'm gonna call it a workstation over there. Okay, so I was informed by the almighty Surreal Chronos to take the memory out of it, like completely, and turn it on and see if it posts. Now, I would not have thought of that. So what we are going to do is just that, and I'm assuming it should post to BIOS. I'm not too sure because this is my first time actually doing like really minor modifications. So it seems to be staying on now. Never mind, the fan stopped spinning. I guess that's normal because it's not under load. Maybe it's like, hey, there's no RAM in here. I have no memory. Nope. Doing the same thing. Oh wait, still the screen flicker. Oh. Maybe I have to make it go to BIOS. I don't know. I'm gonna send a clip to Josh, and we will see. Alright, so what it does, I've taken out the memory now, right there. The blue light comes on, the fan spins, and then it stops. I can hear the hard drive. It's going. But this is all it does. The blue light goes on, then it turns off, then the fan spins up, the hard drive is still going, and the screen doesn't do anything, and that's with the 8 gig stick in, and nothing in. So I am not sure if I should put the 8 stick in and then make it go to BIOS, although I don't know how it would go to BIOS since it's doing this, so I guess that's not the answer. I've consulted the almighty Josh, and he said to disconnect the battery, press the power button, get all the power out of the board, and then put the memory back in. And then turn it on by plugging in the power cable only. Okay, there. It's out. What this does is because it wasn't working last time, he thinks I hot swapped it, which means I swapped it while there was still power going through the motherboard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug it in now. And not plug in the battery. I have to lift this up to see if it posts. Alright, so I'm gonna bring you around here. Alright. Now we are gonna watch this and see what happens together. Okay, it's doing the same thing. Oh! Oh, I think we did it. Yeah, it's starting up just like as if it would if I restarted it. Okay. Seems to be working. Fan's going. That's good. Laptop's staying on. It's starting up. I guess this is posting. And there we have it. Yeah, I know it worked fully because that's my screensaver for my lock screen. And I've had that since I got the laptop, so 3 years. 2.5 years. So yeah, let's it says no battery because the battery is unplugged, which is good, so we know we did that right. So yeah, that's it for this clip. Yeah, we are going to re-plug in the battery, and then turn it back on. Well, re-plug in the battery, put the back plate back on, and then we should be golden. Alright, so here goes the time lapse.
Walking on ice, paper thin, skating on the surface of what might have been. Do you wanna be set free? Voices in the sound of the cracks all singing to me. Do you wanna be set free?
Okay, looks like everything's good, so we're going to flip it over and turn it on. A little tip for you guys: if you keep doing Control-Alt-Delete, down, Task Manager, or whatever it is, Control-Shift-Escape brings up Task Manager on the desktop. I think, if it's not too busy loading. Yep, there it is. So yeah, it brings up Task Manager on the desktop when you press Control-Shift-Escape. So what's this? This is live update, I am presuming. What did I tell you? I keep saying I'll say yes and then I'll say no. Let's say yes. Disk 100%. What? Apparently 100% of my disk is being used. That's not good. Okay. What's going on here? Oh shit. That's not good. Okay, job's not done because it only thinks I have 4 gigabytes in. Oh my god. 4 gigabytes DDR3, yeah, that sucks. That sucks a lot. So yeah, back to the drawing board, I suppose. Alright, so, I probably shouldn't have put my tools away, but I mean, they're not that hard to take back out. Hopefully I didn't burn out my slot for memory, because as you saw in the last clip, it's only showing up with 4 gigabytes of DDR3, and that's the soldered memory. So we're going to put in, we're gonna put back in this 4 gigabyte stick and run on that for ever until I get a job and then I get a new computer, because this is ridiculous, having only 8 gigabytes. I mean, it does the job, but I mean, my computer keeps saying that like 50 to 60% of the memory is being used up from background processes that I cannot turn off. So I'm going to search up that, I'm going to switch the RAM, and I'm going to come back to you. Okay, so I put in the old RAM. Seems to be starting up again with the same method. I drained the power from the board using only the power cable, turning it on, and fans spinning, and it's posting. So here's for a waiting game. Alright, so we didn't burn out the memory slot, which is fantastic. As you can see there, it says 8 gigabytes DDR3. Disk is at 100% still. I have no idea what it's doing. It still asks me for the live update, so I'm gonna have to find some way to get that to stop making me angry every time I turn on my laptop. And 2.1 gigabytes are in use right now. That's way better than before. Okay.